Not much rain left this afternoon. It's been pretty dry and sunny out there, but shower chances do continue for the next couple of days. We're not talking about a day like it was back on Tuesday and even Wednesday where it was widespread rain in a lot of places. I think we're talking about a couple of showers here and there popping up and briefly moving over you. So low rainfall totals, and most of the time it's going to be dry. But warmer weather on the way as we go between now and the weekend. Temperatures back in the upper 80s and maybe some places in the low 90s. Cold front arrives late Sunday night, so we'll talk more about that later on this hour, but that's our next chance to cool off and see maybe another little round of showers and clouds to kind of cool things again for a little while on Monday. Now, if you're outdoors this evening, things are nice and clear, and late tonight with clear skies and the combination of light winds, and we have a lot of moisture on the ground too with the recent rainfall, plus the humidity is increasing with the wind that's pushed a little bit of humidity back in, especially in the lower valley. But those three factors could combine for at least some patchy areas of fog tonight. So don't be surprised if you wake up in some areas and there are some areas of fog in spots, especially the areas that have had the most rain here, very moist ground. So it might be a little foggy, but we're talking, 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, closer to sunrise when that could happen. Not if you're outdoors at like 8 o'clock tonight or, midnight. It should be nice and clear then. 90 degrees right now in Edinburgh. Most places staying in the 80s though. The winds are very light. If you've been outdoors, the wind's right now like 5 or 6 miles per hour on average. Just not much wind to blow things around. This evening, looking for light winds and mostly clear skies. Temperatures falling from the 80s into the 70s. And the humidity's been on a bit of a rise, so not quite as cool feeling as maybe the last few evenings. Plus, it is a little warmer with the sunshine that's warmed things up today. The satellite radar shows mainly clear with skies this afternoon. If you look at the beginning of the loop, though, that starts out 12 hours ago at around 4 o'clock in the morning. And there was some rain coming through late last night and this morning. It woke me up around about 7:30 in the morning or so at my house. So yeah, a little bit of rain this morning, and rainfall totals, you can see they were still on the low side, but mostly in parts of the mid and lower valley. We zoom in here. Since midnight, we've had roughly about a quarter to up to an inch in the heavier spots in some of those areas. The radar estimated total will show about an inch or so in parts of Cameron County. We had about 2/3 of an inch near Weslaco. Now, the First 1.5 future track does show dry weather overnight with mostly clear skies. Future track tries to show maybe a couple showers near the coast by morning, but in areas that stay clear, again, you might have a little bit of fog in spots tonight, very late tonight and tomorrow morning. During the day tomorrow, I think we'll see a couple spotty showers here and there, so most of the time and in most places it should be dry. We're talking maybe a 20% chance for rain, so not widespread rain at all. And the same thing goes for Saturday. You may occasionally see a shower or two fire up during the daytime, but most places and most of the time it looks dry. The next cold front arrives late Sunday night, and we'll track that for you coming up here in about 20 or 30 minutes. But the First 1.5 7-day forecast, upper 80s or so tomorrow, and a little more humidity even through Saturday and Sunday. Highs in the upper 80s and some areas in the lower 90s, especially in Starr County in the upper valley. Rain chances roughly about 20% or a little higher maybe by Sunday. Monday, as the front blows through, some breezy conditions and maybe a few showers, but I don't think it will be as wet or as cloudy as the last front, but it could cool temperatures. Highs near 78, then we bounce back into the 80s with some cool nights, cooler than most nights lately coming up next week. So we'll track these changes ahead in your First 1.5 forecast here on Channel 5 News at 4.